Hello, wise stars. Time to put our wise cap on. Today, we are going to look at subject-verb agreement. What is subject-verb agreement? Subject-verb agreement is where the subject must agree with the verb in a sentence. The subject is who or what the sentence is talking about. Johnny plays with his mom. Who or what is the sentence talking about? The sentence is talking about Johnny. Johnny is the subject. The girls like eating pizza. The subject in the sentence is the girls. They are who or what the sentence is talking about. If the subject is singular, it is referring to one subject. Johnny is a singular subject. He is one person. If the subject is plural, it is referring to two or more subjects. The girls are a plural subject. Now that we know our subject, let's understand verbs. A verb is an action word. Johnny plays with his mom. The action verb in the sentence is plays. The girls like eating pizza. The action verb in the sentence is like. How do we know if the verb is singular or plural? Singular verbs end in S. A plural verb does not end in S. The verb does not change, it stays the same. Plays is a singular verb. It ends in S. Like is a plural verb. It doesn't end in S. Now that we understand singular and plural subjects and verbs, let's look at how a subject must agree with a verb in a sentence. If the subject is singular, the verb must also be singular. If the subject is plural, the verb must also be plural. Michael eats or eat breakfast with his parents. The correct answer is Michael eats breakfast with his parents. Why is it Michael eats and not Michael eat? Michael is a singular subject and eats is the singular verb. If the subject is singular, the verb must also be singular. Michael and Mike eats or eat breakfast with their parents. What do you think is the correct verb? You are correct. Michael and Mike eat. Michael and Mike are plural subjects. Therefore, we have to use the plural verb eat. Here is a way to remember your singular and plural verbs. I call it Wise Star's little trick. Are you ready? Here goes. Singular begins with S. The verb ends in S. Singular begins with S. The verb ends in S. What are we saying here? The word singular begins with S, and all singular verbs end in S. They are like twins. So, to help us remember our singular and plural verbs, we say, singular begins with S. The verb ends in S. Once we can identify our singular verb, then we will automatically know that the next verb is the plural verb. Which is correct? Will you say, the cat sleeps on the mat, or the cat sleep on the mat? Excellent job. The cat sleeps on the mat. Cat is a singular subject. Therefore, we use the singular verb sleeps. If we also use our trick, we know the word singular begins with S, and all singular verbs end in S. Sleeps ends in S. Which verb should we use in this sentence? The children walks or walk to school. Yes. The children walk to school. Children is a plural subject. Therefore, we use the plural verb walk. Now you know how to make a subject agree with a verb. And our wise stars trick. You are ready to take on subject-verb agreement, like the wise star you are. Well done, wise stars. Until next time, bye, wise stars.
White stars shining bright.